Hi everybody, it's Dina. Week 7 of our home practice videos that I've been sending out. I hope you've been enjoying them. And today I have a 45-minute practice for you. So without any further ado, let's just get started. Bring your hands to your thighs. Let's sit up nice and tall. Just tuck your chin in a little bit and relax your shoulders away from your ears. I want you to take a big breath in and then exhale everything out. As you continue to inhale in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, just allow everything to soften, along with your eyes to close or just your gaze to come down to the floor. As you close your eyes, root down through your hips and expand and let your heart open. Just continue to breathe in through your nose and out. Notice between the inhale and the exhale, there's just a little gap there. Every time you inhale and exhale, see if you can soften just a little bit more. Continue to relax from the tip of your head into your jaw, your shoulders, down the sides of your body, through your hips, all the way down to our feet. Let everything relax and everything to soften. The people we surround ourselves with either raise or lower our standards. They either help us to become better versions of ourselves or encourage us to become lesser. No man or woman becomes great on his or her own. The people around them help to make them great. We all need people in our lives who raise our standards, remind us of our essential purpose, and challenge us to become the best version of ourselves. Let's open our hearts today. And as we open our hearts today, love ourselves and also love those around us. As we open our hearts, remember to love yourself and others. And also to remember that those who don't like others normally don't like themselves. Take a moment to set an intention today for your practice. Breathe into that intention. And then slowly let that intention go. Continue to breathe in and out, letting yourself settle. Let everything soften. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Together, let's bow our head to our hands. Release our hands. Lift our head up. And make your way onto your mat and onto all fours. As you are on all fours, your knees are wide, or your toes are tucked under, your knees are right under your hips. We're just gonna start out with those nice and easy cat and cow. So let's round through the spine, pull the belly down, and lift. Rounding, and then pulling the belly down.
yourself to just connect to the breath today.
Let's try one more cat.
One more cow.
Go into neutral spine. Bring the right foot back behind. Hold there. And I just want you to rock forward and back. So getting a nice stretch through that calf muscle. Bringing that right knee in. Let's take the left leg back behind, straight back behind. And just stretch forward and back. Bring the leg back in. This time that right leg steps back behind. We're gonna lift the leg up. We're just gonna take it over to the left and then out to the right. Over to the left and out to the right. You can also tap down and then tap back and forth. You can keep that leg elevated. Just moving a little bit through those hips and bringing the knee back. Left leg again steps back. You can keep that leg lifted and then start crossing it from side to side, or just tap the toe down each time you go from side to side. Come back to the center and walk the hands in. Staying on the knees, the toes are tucked under. Let's take a big breath up. Reach for that right wrist, reach all the way up and over. Feel that side body stretch. Keeping that heart lifted, the gaze up towards the sky. Come back to the center. Left wrist, reach all the way up and over. Maybe gaze to the floor, or maybe you can gaze just forward. Nice. From here, I want you to release the arms, reach the arms forward, interlace the fingers. Push those arms out forward and round through the upper back. So nice and round. Dropping the eye gaze down. Feeling a stretch from the top of the head all the way down through the spine. Inhale, bring the hands back behind, interlace those fingers, reach those arms back behind, open up through the heart and chest, and just lift your eye gaze. Very nice. Slowly come back down. Let's bring the right leg out to the side. Sharp side of the foot is down. Your left arm is going to come up, and we're just going to reach a nice up and over. So again, stretching from the fingertips all the way down the side of the body. Windmill the arms, and then just bringing the hand down on that leg, reaching over. Nice. Again, bring the arms all the way up and over. Hand comes down on that extended leg. Left arm reaches up. And again, windmill those arms all the way to the second side. Reach, hand stays on that thigh, and just reach over. Release down. Right knee comes in, left leg comes out to the side. Make sure the sharp side of the foot is down. Right arm comes up, left arm comes down on that leg, and just reach. So I can feel all the way down my arm, all the way down into my side body. That nice stretch. Big inhale, right hand comes down on the thigh, left arm reaches up. And then just take it off to the side. Maybe your hand feels better on the hip. Again, left arm comes down on the leg, right arm is going to reach all the way up and over. Take this as deep as you would like. We're just warming up, so no need to rush. Right arm comes up, arm comes down, left arm comes all the way up and over. Nice job. Come back. Slowly come back down. We're going to bring our knees wide, sink back into child's pose. Just one time, let your chest lay down on the floor. Forehead down to the mat. Or maybe you have a block or a blanket that your forehead can hang out on. Maybe you need to wiggle around a little bit in this position. Slowly take a big breath up. Hands come right under the shoulders. You're gonna walk those knees back. So sideways, coming here. We're just gonna slowly keep the elbows in. We're gonna slowly lower down. Nice job. Make sure those hands are down on the mat. We're gonna roll those shoulders on our back. Click the toenails down and just lift up. Little baby cobra. Come back down. Lift up again. Come back down. Let's try a couple more times. Lift up again. Come back down. Let's do one more and let's lift up. This time as we're lifting up, if you would like, release those hands up. Bring the hands back down. Push back onto all fours. Let those hips stay high and bring the chest down so you're coming into that puppy dog pose. From here, take a big breath. Tuck the toes under. Let's come to our first down dog. So you might have to adjust those hands a little bit from puppy dog. As we come into that first down dog, let's just walk those legs out. Just like you're taking a short little stroll, walking those legs out. Maybe you're lifting, dropping the heels to one side. Maybe the heels are coming to the other side. Whatever feels really good today. Bending those knees, reaching those hips high. Nice job. Let's slowly walk the hands and feet together so you're right in the center of that mat. You're coming into your first forward fold. Your head is hanging. Nice. Let the head hang. Bring the hands to the hips. And then let's slowly make our way back to standing. As we make our way back to standing, let's take a big breath in. Exhale, bring those arms behind the back, interlacing those fingers, reaching those fingers back behind the back. Nice job. Inhaling, this time bringing the arms overhead, reaching, rounding through that upper back. So you just should be warming up nice and slow, taking your time. You always know as we go through these videos, if you want to pause and work on something a little longer, just hit pause, it's okay. Release the arms down, roll the shoulders up, back. We're gonna take a walk to the top of our mat, take a big breath in, exhale everything out, coming into that forward fold. Right foot takes a big step back, we come into that low lunge. Holding here. Let's just move around in that low lunge. Working those legs, maybe shifting the hips from side to side. What feels best? So as we practice today, I just want you to close your eyes from time to time and just let yourself just kind of sink into what you're doing. Drop that back knee down. Tuck the toes under, or you can flatten the foot out. Lift the chest, reach the arms up. Nice, hold here. Release the arms, bring the hands down, frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, and step back to down dog. As you know, there's lots of modifications you can use. What your body needs, just listen, take a big breath, slowly come forward to plank. Holding in plank for a moment, pushing back into down dog. Bend the knees, the right foot steps in, right between the hands. Again, again, adjust around as you need. Maybe you need to lift those hips. You're gonna drop that back knee down, click the toenails down, lift the chest, and take a big breath in. Nice. So this is our nice modification that if you need it, you can always keep this back knee down. After this round through, I'll be keeping my back leg extended. Bring the hands down, pop the knee, step in. We're gonna step into a forward fold. I'm just gonna have you hang out in that forward fold, holding there. Take a big breath, slowly come to standing, shoulders come up, back and down, reach the arms up. Let's exhale everything out, come back into that forward fold, bend the right leg, bend the legs, the right leg steps back. Oh, funny. Holding here. Maybe you're straightening that front leg out. Maybe you're dropping that back knee down again. Maybe you're letting those hips fall forward in that monkey lunge. Maybe you're just exploring what really feels good. Bring the weight back forward. Make sure the foot is rooted down. Let's lift that back knee. This time, slowly come up to standing. Let's come up to that crescent. So make sure those shoulders are right over those hips. That front knee has a beautiful, nice bend in it. Take a big breath in. Hold here. Nice. Reach those pinky fingers to the midline of the body. And just breathe. Let's exhale. Let's bring those hands behind the back. Interlace those fingers. Reach those hands down the back leg. As we do that, open your heart and chest up to the sky. Nice. From here, we're going to take a big breath in. And even if that back knee is down, you can still come with me. We're going to come into humble warrior, bringing our chest to the inside of that leg, holding here. Really reaching the crown of the head and reaching those arms back behind you. Bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Nice job. Take a big step back, down dog. Walk it out. Take a big breath, come forward to plank. Hold here. Are your abs in tight? Shoulders away from the ears. You're just holding in that plank. Body is so strong. When you are ready, slowly lower down. Big breath, lift up. Exhale. Toes tuck under. Right foot steps in. Hold again. Maybe you're straightening that front leg. Maybe you're bending in. Maybe you're just moving around. Maybe you're just holding here. When you're ready, when you've explored all those sweet spots, come back to center and lift up, coming into crescent. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace those fingers, shoot those hands down the back leg, really open up through the chest and heart. Ah. Slowly come forward. Reaching the crown of the head. Nice. Bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Take a big step back to down dog. Again, feel free to walk it out. Bend those knees, straighten those legs. Maybe come forward to plank. Play around. When you're ready, meet me in plank. Crown of the head reaching forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's slowly lower down. Toenails down. Baby cobra. lift up, hold, sustain right there. Slowly come back down one more time. Tuck the toes under, push back to down dog. As we push back to down dog, we're gonna explore a little bit more in our down dog. So finding that perfect down dog, bend those knees so much that your chest reaches down towards those legs, and then start to straighten those legs out. Nice job. Lift the right leg up. I'm a little closer to the wall than I normally am today. So just circle, maybe point and flex. We're gonna bring this right knee into our chest as we come forward into plank and hold. Shoot the leg back up. Again, bring the knee in, plank and hold. One more time, shoot the leg back up. Plank and hold. Shoot the legs straight back up. And push back to down dog. Nice. Let's try it with our left leg. Point and flex. When you're ready, take a big breath in. Bring the knee into the chest and hold. How close can that knee come in? Push back up. Nice. Come back in again. Leg comes back long. One more time, bring the knee in. Holding here, pull the belly in. Shoot the leg back. Drop the knees down and come into child's pose. Just allow yourself to be heavy on the mat. Notice the breath. Take 2 more big inhales and exhales. And then we'll meet back in down dog. Coming back to down dog. Let's lift the right leg again. As we lift that right leg, we're gonna bend the knee this time. We're gonna work that left heel down to the floor, flexing that foot. We're gonna push that leg away. So my foot is pushing into my back wall as I'm just peeking under my arm. Holding there. So feeling a nice stretch to the right side of the body. There's many, many different variations here. You can always come down to that left knee, do the same thing. Reach the right leg back up into the sky, and then slowly replace the foot back to the floor. This time, it's gonna look a little different. So left leg comes up, right leg works itself down to the floor, bend that left knee, push the foot into the camera or into your front wall. Feel that side stretch. So in a moment, we're gonna incorporate everything we've done so far in a nice little sun salutation. Pull the leg back up and then slowly come down. When you're ready, walk to the top of your mat. Roll up, big breath. Arms come wide. Bring the hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Sink into your breath. Holding here, just being still, opening that heart. Take another big inhale, arms come up, reverse swan dive, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Lift up to crescent. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, reach down the back leg, pull the chest forward. Coming into humble warrior. Bring the hands down, frame the front foot, step back to down dog. Use modifications if you need, come forward to plank. Come back. Right leg lifts up. Bring the knee into plank. Step the leg back long. Bend the knee, flex the foot, push, open up. Nice. Really nice opening through that hip.
Reach the leg back up. Bring the leg all the way down. Take a big breath, slowly come forward. If you like that vinyasa flow, please take it. Slowly lower down. Lift the chest up. Come back down. Tuck the toes under. So we will reverse this just a little bit. Left leg comes up. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Push that right heel down. Lovely. Reach the leg up. Bring the knee into the chest. Again, reach the leg up. One more time, bring the knee into the chest. Step the leg back and push back. Come forward. Drop the knees down if you like. Slowly lower down. Lift up. Come back. Tuck the toes under. Bend the knees. Right leg takes a big step in between the hands. Lift up, crescent. Hold. Release the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Come into humble warrior one more time. Bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Big step in, forward fold. Slowly come to standing. Big inhale. Bring the hands to heart center. Hold here, close your eyes. Reconnect to your heart. Reconnect to your breath. So we're gonna do that same thing one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, right leg back. Lift up, crescent. Release the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers, come into humble warrior. Bring the hands down. Step back, down dog. Right leg lifts. Bring the knee into the chest. Reach the leg long. Bring the knee into the chest. Step the leg back. Push back to down dog. Come forward to plank. Slowly lower down. Lift up. Come back down. Push back down dog. Right leg lifts again. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Open up that side body. Take a big breath, come forward to plank. Push back. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Right heel comes down, open up that side body. Nice. Reach the leg up. Bring the knee into the chest. Reach the leg long. One more time, bring the knee into the chest. You should be warm. Reach the leg up. Take a big step in. Whoops, sorry, bring the leg down. Come forward to plank. Last time, lower down. Lift the body up. Come back down. Push back to down dog. Bend the knees, right foot steps in. Lift up, crescent. Release the arms. Interlace those fingers, open up through the chest, slowly come forward into humble warrior. Bring the hands down, step it in, forward fold. Hold here. When you're ready, slowly come to standing. Inhale up. Bring your hands into heart center. Let's close your eyes one more time. Just let everything settle. Flick your eyes open. Bring your feet wide. We're going to come into Hindi squat. So we do have a wall close by. You could
always use the wall to come into Hindi. You can also use a block by setting it under your backside as you come down. Together, just bring your hands to heart center. Choose the option you need. And when you're ready, just slowly lower down so the knees are wide, pushing those knees wide. Chest is lifted, heart is open. And just using that breath. From here, we're just going to transition into a little seat. I feel like lately our hips probably have been neglected a little bit, but they're also taking a toll on our bodies. So if you're used to standing a lot, maybe you're sitting more. If you're used to sitting a lot, maybe you're standing more. So maybe your body just feels a little bit out of whack. So we're going to come into a nice little fireside pose, if you'd like to say. There's lots and lots of different names. So I want you to bring your right foot in front of your left, like you would be sitting just in a crisscross position. So as you do that, just want you to find those sit bones. If when you sit in this position, your hips feel really tight and maybe your knees pop up, stay right here. If you come in that position and you don't really feel anything, you could sit in this all day long, then you're gonna lift up your right foot and bring it onto your calf. Again, those knees need to be nice and flat. Again, if that position feels fine and you want a little bit more, you're gonna move your left leg in a little bit. You're gonna bring your right foot on top of that left knee, and you're gonna see if you can line that right knee right over that left foot. So you're sitting up tall. For me, I start to feel some nice stretch in here. So I just want you to breathe in and out in this position. I want you to notice how you're feeling. Maybe as you're sitting here, you can think a little bit about, who lifts you up, who makes you feel better. You can send a little love and joy to them. As you're holding here, if you need a little more sensation, options would be to walk your hands in front, maybe walk your hands out, maybe even walk your elbows down. Then you can start to drop your head. So again, I just want you to find the sensation that works for you. Continue to connect with your breath. If you've brought your body forward and you're letting your belly hang, I want you to bring to mind those tight abs. Notice the longer we stay here, the more we breathe in and out, directing that breath to our hips. Things seem to soften just a little bit more. Maybe you're continuing to hold tension in those hips, so just continue to breathe in and out. Can you take 3 more inhales and exhales? After that 3rd exhale, walk your hands in, lift the chest up. Slowly release those legs. So maybe reaching those legs out long, maybe giving those legs a little bit of shake. And then we'll come into that second side. So just like we did with the first side, set up first in that crisscross position. And then with bringing the foot on the calf and then all the way up to the knee if that's what you need. If you know where you're at, or you know what your body needs, just shift around, find those sit bones. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders away from the ears. If you find that your ribs are reaching forward, pull your ribs back in. Those abs are tight. Just notice those hips, what's happening. If you're ready, you can walk the hands forward. Maybe again, come down to those elbows. Maybe you can come a little bit deeper on this side. Maybe you're not quite as deep on this side. Just continue to breathe. It's nice just to have the chance to breathe, finding that space. Notice how things settle just a little bit more. So we've got 3 more inhales and exhales. Notice that sensation in that hip. When you're ready, open your eyes, walk your hands in. Should have felt really good. Reach those legs long. Just kind of shake those legs out. So I want you to reach under again. Find that flesh, reach those arms up. Let's exhale. Let's come into a seated forward fold, reaching the crown of your head. Instead of dropping your head all the way down, just gaze down by the toes. Slowly walk the hands up the legs, bring the right knee into the chest. We didn't do a lot with twists today. It's always good to add a twist in, even if it's towards the end of the class. So that right knee is going to come over the left leg. Now that left leg can stay extended, or another option would be to bring the left leg back by that right hip. If you can do that and keep both hip bones down, I encourage you to do that. This left arm is going to squeeze the knee in so you feel some sensation in that hip, and those right fingers are going to come behind. As you twist, try to keep the belly in, and if you need just a little bit more sensation, bring that elbow on the outside of the knee, keep the palm up, and then just continue to twist to your right. There's lots of variations to this, so if there's a different variation that you would like, please do it. Let's take another big breath into that twist. Exhale it fully out. Slowly release the arm. Turn back to the center, and we'll come to the other side. So that leg is reaching out, the other leg is coming over. Again, that leg can come back by your hip, hug in nice and tight. As you start to twist, pull the belly in. You can bring that elbow on the outside of that knee and just continue that twist.
I'm loving it. In my little orange yoga space that I have, my middle daughter keeps hanging up more things that she's drawn and colored, and I just have them everywhere, and it's awesome. The newest one says, "You make the world a better place." So sweet. Slowly release, come back to the center. Let's shake those legs out one more time. As always, if there is another stretch you need before we come into Shavasana, please take it now. If you are ready to come into Shavasana, that should have been a practice that got your body going. So take a moment, take that extra stretch if you need it. If you're ready just to come into Shavasana, come into whatever position feels best for your body. As you come into Shavasana, just allow everything to relax systematically from the top of your head down into your shoulders, down into your throat, your chest, your torso, down into your arms. With all the changes we've had in our world lately, it's really easy to hold on to stress. So by just taking a couple of moments or a couple of minutes every day just to de-stress, it's awesome if you can do an asana practice followed by a short or even a long meditation. But if that doesn't quite fit into your schedule, just find the best thing that works for you. So just continue to relax. Let the hips soften. Let the body grow heavy on the ground. The earth and the floor are there to receive you, to keep us grounded when the world is spinning around. Let your heart guide the way. I've heard many people say that maybe this forced halt is the universe's way of telling us just to slow down, to stop, to regroup. Remind us of the people that are best for us. Remind us of those people that make us great. That share our essential purposes. Einstein once said, "There are only two ways to live your life. One is though nothing is a miracle, and the other is though everything is a miracle." If we can love ourselves and remember that every moment, every day offers us miracles to embrace and to enjoy, even the most mundane things can be viewed as a miracle if you want. Continue just to let everything soften.
knowing that you can stay here as long as you want. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place and where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Bringing your hands to heart center, bowing my head to you. Namaste. I hope you have enjoyed this practice today. As always, if you have comments, feedback, it's always welcome. Please feel free to send me a message. Until next week, I hope you all stay well, and I'll see you all soon.